after 2 years, it's been 2 years, Peaches, we're about to get back started on it. You should be happy. Yep, you should be happy, girl. New project on the farm. What is going on, y'all? Jason, Brooke over here at Cog Hill Farm, and we're fixing to get started. We're fixing to do it. We're fixing to do it.
Are you sure?
This is a project that we have been dilly-dallying around with for...
Just say a long time.
A long time.
Don't even try to figure out how long it's been.
A long time.
Too long.
This is gonna be it's gonna be a pretty big project. It's gonna be one of our biggest projects since the pasture fencing. And
well, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
And this is just between me and you, okay?
Okay.
Don't let anybody else know this.
Y'all.
But
turn the volume down.
We're not stopping until it's finished.
I agree.
Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing else can happen until this is finished, except for feeding animals.
Well, yeah, our normal stuff, but no big projects until this gets finished.
No, that's exactly right. It's been too long.
It's been too long, and that is our backyard kitchen garden, or the Alabama Potager Garden. This is going to get started now. I don't know how long it's going to take us. We finally have, we say that, and here we are in our shorty shorts here.
Yesterday we were in pants and long sleeves, so.
We've been waiting on cooler weather.
It's cooler than
it is.
August.
It is. The humidity's pretty high, but it is cooler. And I looked at the 10-day forecast, and we're going to be in the mid-80s, but at the end of the week it starts dropping on down into the upper 70s, so.
It'll be tolerable.
Yes. So we're not out here, you know, dying out here in the heat trying to get this done. But this is going to be our main gardening space back here, and we got a lot of decisions that we need to make today. We need to get things laid out before we get started, so this is kind of like a planning and prep day, to be honest, and probably get some of you guys' feedback too in this video as to what we should and should not do. And
well,
yeah,
I'm gonna go on and ask,
what
should I put chickens on the other side?
Yes,
but
I think so.
I can't take any of those chickens from Snow White. She has her dwarfs over there, so
you're gonna need some new ones.
You know, Miss Bobby Porto down there in South Florida, make it hook me up, and
she can.
If y'all think that I need to hatch some eggs, or you know,
I wish we could. I like hatching eggs, but we get stuck with
more roosters than
I mean,
hens.
we had 80% roosters in last time. It was 80-20.
Yeah, it may be best that I just reach out and find somebody that has some hens already ready.
I agree.
Versus hatching.
I think so. So
we may have solved that question without asking.
That was pretty quick. So should Brooke get some more chickens?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Mainly Silkies. That's what we're going to put back here, because we don't have to worry about them flying. They're not very destructive. You know, they're not going to, if we let them out in the raised bed garden back here, they're not going to tear things up and eat the tomatoes or whatnot.
And if they do, we're going to have a way to keep them separated.
Yeah. We won't have to worry about these guys.
But here's another thing.
Yeah.
We're not getting any chickens until it's complete.
I agree.
So we have to make sure everything's done, because we've been there, done there. We've got them a cute little house already.
Yep, it's right over there.
It is. It's right over there. But
right over there.
We want to have it fenced in and ready to go before we take the next step.
We actually got 2 cute little houses, but I don't know if the Silkies can get in that other one.
Well, you know,
we'll see though.
We don't need but like maybe 3.
Yeah.
And they need to have names.
That's 13, but yeah.
I was trying to help, but I'm going to work, so you finish talking.
Okay. All right, to give you guys an update back here, or a recap, or what's going on back here, this is going to be the kitchen garden back here. And this thing has changed, I don't know how many times. I have no idea how many times we've changed our mind on this whole area back here. You know, we were going to make it come all the way out to over here, and we're going to have some row gardening over here, and with our raised beds, and I can't garden in this ground. You guys can see this. There's just, I'm not gonna be able to grow any type of vegetable or anything. Look at this. It's just not gonna happen. It's just way too much gravel over here. It's really, really compacted soil. And it's just basically most of our soil makeup looks like this. It does. So I know that this is not ideal for row crops. It's just not. We would have to bring in so much compost and dirt to get that built up. And I don't want to do that back here. I don't want to do that back here at all. I have mentioned to you guys that I want to try to kind of minimize some things. You know, we're out here, we're on this 40 acres, and sometimes my eyes is bigger than my stomach, and I end up biting off more than I can chew, but that's what we're going to try not to do back here. There's several things that we're going to do different, and mainly is that we're going to make it smaller than we originally planned. But you can see our raised beds back here. We got a few more to put in, but not too many more, honestly. You can see we got a greenhouse right here, and then on the back side of the greenhouse over there is where I think the chicken area is going to be. So let me show you what I want to do here. So instead of this fence going all the way down there, I'm just going to bring us a fence from this post right here, and we're just going to come right down through here. Then we're going to 90. We're going to put a corner here, and we're just going to hug this gravel line right through here. Now, in the last video, I talked about this whole area here. I told you guys that I thought that I was not going to include the greenhouse in the fence and just let it go right beside it, and that be it. But I have since changed my mind, because the other day I was in here, I went to the greenhouse and the dogs were in there and they grabbed something and took off with it, and I'm like, I just, you know, I don't need the dogs in there getting my plants. The boys could have hiked on one of my plants. So I just want to keep the dogs out of here. So we are going to include the greenhouse now in the fenced in area, but we're not going to make it this huge elaborate. We're just going to basically come right through here. I think bring our fence like right here, and then come down through here in front of the greenhouse, and then 90 that way. And the reason why me and Brooke, we just talked about it, that we want to come this far out from the greenhouse is because of the tractor. We won't be able to get in here with a tractor. I mean, if we got soil we got to bring in, if we need to add some extra soil to the raised beds, if we got a ton of plant, who knows what, you know, what we may need the tractor in. And we're going to put our compost system over here. We're going to put our worm bin back over here. You know, so we may need the tractor for something.
Yeah, we definitely need to not block ourselves out.
Exactly.
And have to tear a fence down to get the tractor in here.
I agree. So we're going to bring this on out to here with the fence, and then that way give us plenty of room to go in here with a tractor. And then we're going to bring the fence like right around through here. And y'all can see I got a weed mat coming off the greenhouse right here, and we're going to hug right through there. And then we're going to get to, let me show y'all. The fence is going to come right down through here, back all the way, and probably to right about here to the corner of Brooke's mom's house right there, and come down right here. And this right here behind the greenhouse would be the chicken area. And we'll put the little chicken house over here and have this for the Silkies to come out and roam around and whatnot. But I don't know if everybody remembers or not, you found an amazing deal on 2 beautiful wrought iron gates.
That's right. So we're thinking we're going to put the big double gate about, well, a few feet back from where you're standing.
Yep.
But face them this way.
So
we can get in and do what we need to do with the tractor.
Right.
Whether it be in the greenhouse, in the raised beds, anywhere we need to go, we'll be able to turn in here. Plus, it can be a focal point. We need to go ahead and lay everything out, and I can get lumber ordered. Maybe they'll deliver it for us, and that way we won't have to make, you know, running back and forth trips.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Show you guys the gates over here. Here they are, right here. That's half of one, that's the other half, and of course that's the 4-foot gate right there. They're both, they're really beautiful.
Got better grip. Ready?
Yep. Yeah, it's heavy, Brooke.
You okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Keep coming. Keep coming.
All right.
Think that'll lean?
Yeah.
Now I could do it like this and paint it.
Oh, you could paint it right there.
Now I wasn't thinking we had anything sturdy
lean it
enough to lean them up against, but this telephone pole's not going anywhere.
Oh, it ain't going nowhere.
I hope not anyway. Do you think I ought to paint them, or you think wait till they get up?
I'm thinking paint it.
All right, so I want to pressure wash it.
And whatever you need touched up on, we can touch it up on when you get it, when we get it hung.
Right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
I'm good.
But we hit a hump. All right. All right, what you think?
That'll work.
And we got water right there, so I can pressure wash.
Oh yeah, it'd be easy. I got a water hose over there too, a long one. I think just the clamp on forks, don't you? Okay. All right, so we got one raised bed that we need to complete. And Brooke's gonna put the clamp on forks on the tractor while I get the rest of the stuff here. Oh, let's check on Snow White. Show you guys what's happening with Snow White. And there is Snow White and her 4 dwarfs right there. Everybody's doing great. Look at that. Awesome. What are you guys doing? Y'all holding that wood down? Is that what y'all doing? Y'all holding that wood down? Huh? That's for the trailer. Yeah, that's the wood for the trailer. All right, y'all keep an eye out on it for us then. Y'all see our sign right here. Peach's stall here. Speaking of, look at her. Peach, you got an itch. You got you an itch, girl. All right, I was gonna tell you we're fixing to get started on the Alabama Potager Garden in the back there, okay? If you don't see us around over here, you know what's up. Y'all look at Biscuit. All right, girl. You hold it down. And I hope you get that itch scratched. All right, let's get some marking paint. Look how they make these cans now. Look at that. That's like 2 cans in one. Ain't that something? Marking paint right there. Yep. All right, there's our string, hammer, and let's go get some stakes. Them up here. Good morning, honey bunny. What's going on, baby? Hey, girl. I saw you over here. I just had to come check on you. See how you doing. All right, we gotta go to work. You have a blessed day. So I think the first thing we're gonna do before we start laying out the fence is that I got one more raised bed I need to make right here, and I'm gonna need the tractor to help me with these the big timbers we got over here. And y'all remember, these timbers are untreated and we torched them, and that should help slow down the decaying process on them. That's why they're black. You know what? I forgot tape measures. I forgot the tape measures.
You forgot the tape measures?
Yeah.
Jason.
I got everything but the tape measures.
Everything but the tape measures?
Yeah.
I thought that was the only reason you went.
The tape measures were the most important, and I forgot the tape measures. I got everything else though.
Well, it's a good thing you got an electric buggy.
I know it.
That ain't electric gas.
Yeah, diesel.
So do you think that we ought to move all of these out of the way since this is our last bed?
Yeah, I do. I don't know where we're gonna store them, but
I don't either, but my gracious. I don't know if that's Goldie or Nugget, but just walked up the side of the dam.
Really?
Yeah.
I see them over there.
Walked up the side of the dam.
Man.
All right, so,
I tell you what. We may, let's see what we got left over.
Okay.
And I may make some too high.
Okay.
I don't think I got enough to make them all too high,
Right.
but I tell you, I can just count now, Brooke. Let me look. All right, so that's taken care of. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So half of them will be double stack and half of them won't.
Well, you could put the things that need more soil
Mm-hmm.
to plant in too high.
Yep.
Which is what?
Tomatoes for one.
Tomatoes for
Yeah.
one. Okay, well, we'll just stack them too high. I mean, I don't think it'll look awkward with
No,
half
it
of
won't
them.
I think it'd actually look better
All right.
with them different heights and stuff.
All right,
Perfect.
so that'll be our goal for today, is to get all these stacked the height that they need to be, and then mark where we want our posts to go.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It sounds like a lot of work. I gotta get measuring tapes first, though.
Okay, and leave the ones on the inside low.
Leave the inside low.
Do I need to back up?
Get low, get low, get low. No, you're good. All right, we got them all up there. We got them all up there, and I must say, I think it looks better. I think it looks pretty daggum good. Right there. Even though they will gradually rot away, this will last for several years. Our next step is to start pulling string and setting stakes and start counting about how many posts we want to do. All right, I gotta go get the measuring tape that I totally forgot. Hey Holly, maybe I should start giving you my list of stuff I need to get. And that way I won't forget anything. All right? All right, Holly. I'm not gonna forget it this time. Got the tape measure. And let's get the rolling one too, just in case. Just in case, girl. You ready? All right, load up, let's go. All right, let's do some work, baby. We may have another change of plans. This is what this whole video is about, change of plans. We've already changed up the beds here. We've already changed up kind of where we thought our fence was gonna go. And we just possibly changed that as well. Brooke had a good idea. She really did. And I've been wanting to do this some kind of way over here anyways, but this never crossed my mind. All right, so the fence is gonna come here, it's gonna come this way, and then meet at the house right there in the corner of the house, just like so. But Brooke has this brilliant idea, and I think I really do like it a lot. And that is bring this fence all the way down and connect to this fence right here. This fence is already here, so we'll just butt into it and we'll put some gates over here. So we're not worried about that. And then make it do the same thing. Brooke's mom's house right here in her porch. And start the fence right here on the side of her porch right here. And come from there all the way to the fence over here. And then put one of the wrought iron gates right here in the front, right here.
Then when you drive by,
Yeah, when you drive up, you'll see this beautiful wrought iron gate right here, and then we can
grow roses on this fence right here.
plant roses, put an arbor, everything right here. Build maybe a little pergola. There's all kinds of stuff we could do right here.
I think we'd be cutting ourselves short if we fence it off and go that way.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Plus this would be wood post, and we could even do this a split rail.
That's what that's what I said. I think the fence will look beautiful with the wire on it first and come back and put 2x6s and make it look like a split rail.
And maybe just right here, not all the way around.
So I think that is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna pull this all the way down to there and over there and put that wrought iron gate in the front of the property. And when we drive up, we'll see it. That will be beautiful. And then that'll allow us to be able to plant some little planting beds over there that your mom would enjoy.
Right.
Because she loves roses.
And it'll be in a fenced-in area, so the dogs can't mess
Exactly.
with her area.
Yep, she can have some little planting stuff over here and a little sitting area over here, whatever. And yeah.
And her cats can go out the cat door off the porch without anything interfering with
Without
them.
the dogs messing with them too.
And of course they can go over the fence.
Mm-hmm.
But the dogs, it'll be nice to not have the dogs having to
Well, I've been trying to
interfere with
figure out how a way to separate the dogs from over there. And I thought I was going to do a chain link fence, but this idea has never crossed my mind.
Well, it didn't cross mine either till I was driving the tractor with the pressure washer, and I was like, we could just make the fence come right here.
That's perfect. I tell you all the time, you got the beauty and the brains.
And the strength, Jason.
And check out Brooke's new shirt. I bet y'all have seen it already. If y'all missed our live stream, our new fall collection's out, and you can check that out over on our website, coghillfarm.com. Except Brooke says it's got a www.
I was making my W's back here. Since you weren't going to say it, I was doing www.
Oh, goodness. All right, well, let's pull a string.
All right.
What makes this plan more brilliant is it's not going to take any more fencing.
No,
think
because
about
we were
it,
coming back that way
We
anyway.
were coming back this way, so we had to pull all that, but now we're going right into a fence that's already pulled.
Actually, it's going to be less fence.
Might be less
I
fence.
think so.
Different.
So tie it like this, right?
Yeah.
Holly, you got it made, girl.
Holly got it made.
You like those seat covers? Want me to walk with it?
You can if you want to.
It may or may not.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close if we got enough string.
We got enough.
What did you just say?
I can't believe we're fencing
You
again
can't believe we're fencing again.
with a frowny face, but yet a smiley face.
That's right.
Because in the end, it's going to be very worth it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. It's really not. I mean, compared to what we've done pulled,
Oh,
this
yeah.
right here, this ain't gonna.
It'll be a drop in the bucket.
This will be a drop in the bucket. It really will. Boy, them crows are cutting up. That's a murder of crows, ain't it? Uh-huh. All right, that is basically 16 foot 9 inches. Y'all look here. It is old Pink come to see us.
So I was sitting here trying to do some math, and I was petting this cat.
Yeah.
And I thought it was Tucker, not paying any attention. Then I started feeling some liquid. Look at my leg,
Mm-hmm.
which is Pink's love, I
Yep.
say. And I looked down and I saw this chip in her ear, and I knew it was Miss Pink.
Oh, Pink.
Oh, Pinky, I'm so glad. You know what this might mean?
What?
That once we get this fenced in and she feels safe,
Yeah, she can stay
she
up
might start staying up here.
there. Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I agree.
Yay, Pinky!
See, Pink lives in the old barn behind us back here. And she's pretty much nocturnal, so we don't see her, you know, like we do Tucker and the rest of the cats. But we do go down there and check on her every morning. And
Tucker's over there on her bench.
is she?
Yeah.
90% of the time we see Pink when we go into the old barn. Sometimes she's catting around. I don't know what she's doing, but.
Goodness gracious, sweet girl.
Oh, Pink come up here to see us.
She's kind of like Jessie.
Yeah.
She just needs a hug.
She just needs a hug.
Yeah, I'm glad Jessie doesn't slobber though.
Me too.
Well, I'm so glad you came to see us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. You're so sweet.
Oh, Pink.
Yes, you are.
All right, y'all. So I think we got it all laid out. Got everything counted. Our first step is going to set the poles. We got to set the posts, get those guys in concrete.
And then
So-
they have to set up before we can put the
Right. So I
fencing on it.
say we get the poles first, don't you?
Yeah, poles and concrete.
And then once we get the poles and concrete in the ground, we'll get the fence, pull the fence. I guess we need to count how much fence we need. I ain't think about that. This is gonna be a huge difference back here.
You think?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be better. This is gonna be way better.